How to sell on Displate. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Displate and I'm going to be telling you how you can sell on it using your print and demand skills. So without wasting any more of your time, let's just jump into it. The first thing that I want you guys to do is come over to displate.com. As you can see, this is their website. Now if you're wondering what is Displate, it's basically an online poster print on demand website where you buy different posters. Now over here, as you can see, they're very different from all of the other posters. That is because their posters aren't made of any wood or canvases. They're made of genuine metal sheets, and their mounting mechanism, as you can see over here, is based on magnets. So you have two magnets that you can use. One goes up against the wall and the other one is used to attach both this plate and the other magnet. So it's very easy and it's very handy. Now it's also very popular and you can create tons and tons of different types of images. And if we come over here into the browse collection, we can see we have some different categories that we can look at and to see what type of posters that they sell. So we come over here into the comic section over here. So this is their comic collection over here. Let's just wait a couple of seconds for it to load. As you can see right now, these are the types of displays. As you can see, I'm in the movies section over here. So these are different types of displays. So it's very cool. So as you can see, this one is over here. This is a lightsaber type display, and this is a black hole. I think that's from Interstellar maybe. And as you can see, they're very cool, and you can create all these, like you can create posters like these as well. Main thing that I want to tell you is that you have to have certain level of skill, otherwise you won't be able to create it. You won't be able to load your posters onto Displate. That's the reason, because this is a very professional type of website and they take these types of matters very serious. Not anyone can become a Displate seller. So as you can see, this one is actually my personal favorite. This is very cool. It looks very dark and gritty. As you can see, this is how it looks like. So this is mounting system, and this is the sheet that goes onto the wall, and it can be attached very easily, and it'll look really nice up against the wall. So back to where I was talking about is that you have to have a very certain level of skill to create displays. Now you have it, good for you. If you don't have it, you can still try and better your skill, and then once you have achieved it, you can go and create your own displays. Now to create your own displays, what you need to do is scroll down at the bottom, and underneath you will see earn with Displate. Now over here, what you can do is you have to click on open Displate shop. Now once you click on it, you will arrive at this website where you have to upload or submit your portfolio. Now what is a portfolio? It can be anything. It can be a website or a Twitter page, Instagram page, or a Redbubble website, merch store, Shopify, Wix, whatever it is, where platform you use to showcase your skills, your products. You can submit that portfolio over onto Displate. They will look at it, and then they will approve whether or not you should be able to work on Displate or not. Now over here, as you can see, you can earn 50% of the commission of total sales value by sharing the link to your artworks on social media. You can buy displays with 50% less discount. You can upload your design and they will promote their arts to 50 million people per month. So it's very easy, and it's really awesome. So as I said, you have a certain level of skill. You have to submit a portfolio, and once you have submitted that, then you can go ahead and sell your own displays. Now how do you basically create a display? Well, it's very easy as well, and it's very difficult. Now I'm going to show you no artist or anything. I'm just showcasing you. I'm just telling you how you can basically create it if you wanted to get some sort of inspiration. This is the website that I use. It's called Raw Pixels. It's one of the favorite websites out there where you can get tons and tons of images. Okay, so what I will do is this. Right now I'm in the public domain section, so these images can be used for public and commercial use. So it's really easy. What I'm going to do for vintage over here, as you can see, we have some vintage images over here for public display. Now we can download these images and work on it and make it our own. So over here I'm going to choose this one actually. So I'm just simply going to click on it, and I'm going to download the image. And once I've downloaded the image, this is how it is going to look like. Now what we need to do is we need to get a little bit creative over here. So if you guys didn't know, we're going to use Photoshop or Illustrator. Now if you don't have Photoshop or Illustrator, what you can use is this website called Inkspace. Inkspace is like Photoshop. It basically creates vector images that you can go ahead and edit. So you can download it, and it's absolutely free. So just come over here, click on the print version, and once you've done that, it'll take you over to this section where you'll have to choose your own operating system. So for me, I use Windows, so I'm going to click on Windows and I'm going to download the 64-bit version. And over here, what you can do is you can download the entire, software in a compressed zip folder, or you can download the Windows installer package, or you can just simply exe. I'm going to go ahead and install the installer exe, and I'll catch you guys once it's downloaded and installed. Okay, so I have downloaded and installed the software. This is how it will basically look like. Over here, you will have your quick setup, supported by you, and time to draw. Now, once you're over here, section, just simply click on new document. Once you click on it, remember guys, I don't use a heavy software to say that you have to use a PC in this situation, because unlike other websites such as Redbubble, where you can upload your product via phone or tablet or any other digital software or any other digital device, use those devices for this purpose. So you have to use a PC or a powerful laptop in this case. So what you can do now is, once you've opened up this software, simply come over here onto File and just simply click on Open and select your image. Now this is the image that I'm using. Click on OK. As you can see, this is how it will look like. Now what you want to do is you have to select the image and come over here into Path and just simply trace the bitmap. And once you have traced it, it'll open up a window over here, and just simply click on apply. But before doing that, just simply check if everything is okay. So brightness cut off, you will scan or multi-scan, depends upon you. And then once everything looks good, just simply click on apply. And as you can see, the scan is ready, and you can go ahead and move that scan anywhere you want. Now that we have the scan, we don't need the original file. We'll just remove that, and we'll bring it over here into the middle where we can have a full view. So this is the vector image, and if I zoom in on it, it's now converted into a very high detailed image. So as you can see the individual pixels, because it's such a high resolution, which is very good, because that is the type of images that we are gonna use on Displate, creating our own Displate. So what we can now do is we can clean it up a little bit. So if I come over here and select this button over here, which is called Edit Pathway Nodes, and once we click that, we can see all of the nodes, we can see all of the pixels. Now we can go ahead and delete individual pixels and nodes so that we can make it even better. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and select these, and I'm going to remove them. This one over here, I'm going to remove some of these on the sides, this one as well, and these arrows ones at the careful not to delete the entire image, not these important ones. We're just cleaning up some of them so that we can have a good picture. Now that, as you can see, we have it, we can see we can move it around, and we can go ahead and change the color of it as well. We can make it green, blue, whatever we want, and we can even have pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this one. Now it looks weird, but trust me, once I've added it in, you'll like the finished product. I'm just simply gonna go ahead and export it. Now this is a very important part of this video. You have to export it into a higher resolution. So over here, what you can do is you can change the DPI to like 400. Okay, just select it and change it to 400. Click on enter. As you can see, the resolution and width of it changes as well, which means that it is now a higher resolution image, and we can go ahead and stretch it as well. So we'll just keep it at that. And now that we have it, we can go ahead and export it as an image, and we can save it on our PC wherever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and I'm gonna save it over here. You can see now that it's saved, we can go ahead and close this program and open up Photoshop. Remember guys, if you don't have Photoshop or any other illustrating software, you can also use this website called Photopea. Now this is a free online website where you can create a digital art and stuff like that. It's very free, it's easy. So as you can see, it supports Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe XD, sketching, PDF, and raw footage, and anything, and any other image format as well. So you can edit online as well. It's very easy. So but use Photoshop. So okay, so now that Photoshop is open, what you have to do is click on create a new one, and over here you have to change some of these things. So you have photos, you have print, art and illustrations, you have web, mobile, and stuff like that. So what I want you guys to do is come over here and choose this option, right, because it is a higher resolution and it's pretty good. Or you can go ahead and choose poster. Since we're already making a poster, it's better to use this one. So, and as you can see, the resolution is really good. It's 300 pixels per inches, width and height, all of that. Now I'm just simply going to go ahead and choose the 1000 pixel grid. I'm going to click on create. The background is going to be white and stuff like that. Or you know what, document instead. I think it's much better. So I'm gonna click on create, and over here, this is our canvas right now. So let me just zoom out a little bit. Now let me just go ahead and import the image that we, exported. So this is the image. Come over here and drop it over here. So how it will look like, I don't know why it looks different, but I think this is the center. Now if I, zoom in a little bit, as you can see, the image is very, high resolution. It's not, blown out or anything, which is good. This is the type of image that we need. So now let me just go ahead and scale it up a little bit, basically, so that you guys can see. Put it in the center. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Actually, let me just select it again because it looks a little bit weird. Okay, so let me just use this one. Okay, so this is the vector image. Okay, let me just put it in the center. This is how it will look like. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and select the brush tool. I want to change the background to blue. So this is how it looks like. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. Now I'm going to add a lens. Okay, a lens flare. I'm over here in the filter section, and over here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and render, and I'm gonna add lens flare. And over here we have the lens. We can increase the brightness as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it over here. We can change the type as well. So we have the movie one over here. We can go ahead and add that. So this is how it looks like. So okay, so I kind of forgot what I was doing, so I just, I was drawing some scribbly lines, but you guys get the basic gist of it, right? Like all you gotta do is, get your inspiration. Like I was trying to make a god's eye or something like that, try to get that flare over here with the really sparkle flare, but I don't think that I'm not skilled enough to do that. I don't even know what I did at this point to, use different types of lens flares, but it just didn't look that good, you know what I mean? Like I try to do this one, but it just keeps on, really work. So I think if I just add it over here at the top, maybe then it would work, but I can't, separate that from add it over here onto an empty layer, or for some reason I don't know. But maybe if I added a smart layer it would work, but I just can't really do that. But you guys get the gist of it. I try to create something really unique, but I don't think I quite got it. So yeah guys, that is it. That is how you basically create your art style. Now once you have done that, the most important thing is when you're exporting it, you have to remember to keep it at a high resolution so that when it's actually printed out on your display, it looks really good. Make sure the resolution is set and everything, and then you'll properly, have a really good display. Now as you can see over here, mine is a high resolution, so it won't be so bad. Now all you got to do is just simply export it, then just save it to your location, and that is basically it. That is how you, create your own eye, your own display, your own design in Photoshop. And then you can just go ahead and add these to your portfolio, and then you can upload to Displate. So that is it for this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications. And having said that, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.